Jack. You're coming off an impressive sophomore year. You made it to the finals in Zone C and the 1 meter and on the platform. What did you take off of your success you had last year and really even the year before that you've applied to this year thus far?
Basically, the improvement that I've been able to make each year is pretty substantial, so I'm hoping to be able to match my improvement from the last 2 years this year and set higher goals for myself so I can do a lot better.
February 1st, you had your highest score of your career in both the 1 and 3 meter. So talk about that and talk about what you've been working on to get better while you've been here.
Yeah, really consistency is the big thing with diving, with getting the high scores. Hitting all your dives is really important and not having dives that are getting 3s and 4s. So that's what I've been working on the most, and that's how I got the really high scores. So breaking 400 is where I want to be going into Big Tens and the zone meet to make nationals. So getting 420 points at that last meet was a really big step forward for me.
What are the goals for you here the rest of the way? Obviously only in your junior year. What are your goals both this year and beyond?
Scoring a lot of points at Big Tens is always fun, so that's a big goal. This year our team's looking towards the national championship, and I really want to be a part of that and score points at nationals, so I think that's a big goal for me. Moving forward from there, I'm not sure. Looking towards the summer, I want to do well in the national circuit for USA diving, and we'll see where that takes me.
Obviously, degree of difficulty factors into points a lot in diving. What are you kind of working on that maybe you'll roll out here towards the end of the season, and what kind of dives do you hope to do as you peak here towards the home stretch?
Well, I've got really good twisting dives, so I'm actually working on a front 2.5 with 2 twists on 3 meter, and we're getting that competition ready. So that'll be a dive that maybe I won't do in a prelims where you want to be more conservative to make sure you get into the finals, but when I want to step it up in finals, I'll take that out and see if I can score well with it.
Being under the tutelage of a guy who's dove so well in his career, made the Olympics, dove well on a big stage. What has KZ taught you, and what's it like being with him every day in practice?
KZ's great. He knows a lot about competing at the highest level of competition, so he really helps us with competition mentality and staying positive and being able to hit the dives when it's the last dive and you need 8s to win or make finals. So he's really good with the competition mentality and keep staying positive while you're on the boards and doing well that way.
What's important when you're on the board, though, as you're about to go? What's going through your mind? Are you trying to relax up there, or can you be too relaxed? What constitutes being able to pull off the dive you want to pull off?
KZ's always saying 80% power, 80% power. So usually with all the adrenaline that you have during a competition, you're a lot stronger than you are every day during practice. So 80% power is the concept of kind of backing off a little bit. You kind of relax and understand that you can do the dive well. So you don't need to hit your dive for 10s because that kind of pressure will make you do the wrong move at the wrong time. So you just want to relax, trust yourself that you've been training really hard and can do all your dives really well and kind of let it go.
You were part of the Water Carnival, thinking back earlier in the year. What was it like to be a part of that and to be involved with that with Coach Dick Kimball, which is, he's obviously such a part of swimming here and diving?
Those events are always really fun, and Dick Kimball knows a lot about the history of diving and likes to have fun with dressing up and having the dive show events. So I think that's a really big part of the history of diving, is doing diving shows, and shows how fun the sport can be, and it's a good audience booster for the swim meet. So those events are always really fun.
I'm sure a lot of people in the audience were thinking that they looked maybe a little bit painful, some of the stuff we were doing. Did it hurt?
Yeah. We try to make everything that we do safe and not hurt, but obviously if you mess up a little bit, it can be a little painful. But for the most part, it's all right. Nothing hurts too bad. You just have fun and put a smile on and, yeah, do a little bit of crazy stuff.
Was there at any point you're in midair and you're thinking, uh-oh, as you're about to hit the water?
Not usually for the diving shows. We don't do things that are too hard during the shows. It's just more trick dives that look like they might be scary, but really we have a pretty good grasp on. Messing up a harder dive is usually when you get that uh-oh moment.